Just asking Logan, can it be manipulated? Are the two strands together like gooey, or are they separate?
He could cut. They're separate but close enough that he could get them both, or he could try to avoid one color or the other.
Okay, I'm going to try to be ginger about what I'm doing, and I know I was just saying, hey, hold the tape measure up there. I try to hold it, let's say, closer to the blue and then closer to the white.
It stops at it just stops at a certain point that looks about the same, no matter. Well, they're close enough that you could just be imagining.
You know what? I think you should cut them both. Rebirth and power. Can there be checked? And so it's rebirth and power. I'm asking you two, does rebirth, would that be blue, and would power be
No.
white?
Power would be blue because power was the blue was pulsing with electric power or whatever. That's just my line of thought.
You guys stand there in this weird tableau. He's sitting there with the shears, and you're sitting there with the tape measure, and he's sitting there with his stick.
Well, here, let's think.
You have to make that face, doctor. I am trying to concentrate.
I don't think it's about measuring off some cotton, do you?
Say that again, Rob?
I don't think the whole thing is about measuring cotton strands.
It's all about measuring.
The cotton did not appear to be just cotton. You figured that out when it was moving. Remember when it was moving around on its own?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fooled into thinking it's just cotton, just because it looks like cotton.
I'm trying to believe it. I'm just trying to believe it's regular cotton.
Birth and power, there can be a check.
You totally believe whatever it is you want to believe. You've taken the blue pill.
I'm leaning towards cutting both, since the measurement, I mean, the stick had a function, the tape measure has a function.
What do you do, I knuckle?
So on the tines, we can dissect them. So it's either the tine itself is kind of dissecting so we can look closer.
The tines just seem to be holding one of the ends. The stick is holding the other. The thread's in between. The measuring tape is in between.
All right. My vote is to cut both. What do you think?
Let me take a look.
Just do a bunch of crack. All right, I'm ready.
And if it doesn't work, I could staple it back together again. No.
That's right. You got the stapler.
He really loves his stapler.
Fairy ring.
That stapler is going to really change things, you're thinking, once you get out of here. If you can keep that fucking stapler. Yeah.
So I've got the skull ring on, right? I showed two little lights earlier. Like, does the ring do anything if I move the scissors closer?
No, nothing's doing. You're in the ready position. You feel like you're getting ready to cut wires to defuse a bomb right now. You kind of have that odd feeling. You're just like sitting there, and you're wondering how long you can all hold this pose. And you see the Dr. Zachary is going.
I've seen him stand there for days. He'll be fine.
He could have been turned to stone. You're not really sure. He seems to be whispering something to you.
Are you on mute, Vince?
No. No, I'm not.
No, you're coming through fine. I heard what you said, but the others didn't, so that's why I mentioned he seems to be whispering something to you. But what could that be? Nobody knows. You look deep into Dr. Zachary's eyes.
Oh, right here. I wonder if, since everyone seems to have left her, she formulated a plan to work on keeping her parents, who seems to love and hate.
You're beginning to chills a single bead of sweat going down Gus's forehead.
What would your grandfather do?
He'd go to the kitchen and make the rice.
It looks like it's all up to you, Gus. All up to you. It's your call. It shows like a whole bunch of primitive aircraft tearing themselves apart. It's your call. You've got to decide. It shows you flying over Macho Grande with a whole bunch of fighters and stuff. It's your call. It's your call. And sweating and shit.
No pressure, Gus. No pressure.
It looks like he's starting to break up under the pressure.
I cast my vote. I'm waiting for you to cast your vote.
Apparently,
I mean,
they
I
don't
agree
get
with
a
you. I
vote.
don't see why we just don't cut both.
No, I don't think that's right.
See, that's why I'm holding, because somebody has an objection, so we are thinking it through.
You're feeling like you did that time over Macho Grande. He knows the reference. Oh, yeah. That's a movie I don't know if Vince would enjoy or not.
Trevor.
Because it talks about negative personality traits. If somebody can rise above this, they could be absolved.
Yeah, rising above their cowardice and stuff like that.
Yeah, summon.
That's one of the 3 ways to remove a death curse. But are we assuming that that's what this is? We've found someone's death curse.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look, it's got a lot of. It's a sad story, you know, about fatherless children being raised on hamster bottles, eating TV dinners.
Meanwhile, Dr. Zachary.
How long can you hold that for?
Not as long as his character's able to, I'm afraid.
You can just pause your screen until we make a decision. Hurry up, I can't take it anymore.
There you go.
Kept on a plan to keep her parents together.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything in her journal that's really giving us a clue to it. Same with the story of like the Wadi Wadi tribe.
Well, see, it talks about there having evidence, destroy evidence, and set you back. So if we didn't have,
that's what the Blue Men were doing in the library.
right? But what purpose does that serve? That whole Wadi Wadi thing. How's that? Let's say we'd never received that information. What would be set back? What have we gained from that?
Mm-hmm.
Information about
that there is a death curse, that there is a big beast of Blot who is a good accountant.
the
No, I'd
Two-Face
say
woman.
the thing we're taking away from that so far is there's a tribe called the Wadi Wadi. There is a death curse.
Too bad everybody failed their evidence analysis rules a half before.
I know. I'm tempted just to go back there.
It won't help.
Visit.
You know, in the description of
Nope.
gods that passive aggressively write notes to each other and eat each other's lunches.
Yeah, it appears, Vince, right now you're where the rubber meets the road.
So this goes back to the gaming thing where the gamer is
I'm
the
a
god
tire?
that shows up to a virtual world where the Wadi Wadi tribe worships them. But in the game, there's a death curse. And these are the ways to remove it. And the disadvantages of the death curse, they're planted within negative personality traits of the target: avarice, coward, cruelty. Maybe this blue stuff are the negative personality traits of someone. And if we can rise above and cut it here, pointing to the red line on the tape measure. Maybe
Can you go
this
back
would
to the original
be...
page for a second?
Which page?
The card page.
Yes.
Maybe this would be weakening or absolving the death curse. Or this is just additional information in here thrown to I kind of, my original read of this was that the blue men were a red herring to set us back. But I don't know. Depends on how we read it.
All right.
I got something else for you, Jay. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, you're playing dissemination. Bad guy of the GM's choice gets 4 cards.
I
I run away and cower.
He plays a happy pie because he needs a new card, so everybody gets a card. Well, shit, he says.
Everybody gets a card?
Yeah, he did it for selfish reasons, but you guys all get a card. Because he was like, I need a better card.
And you will come to know when the bullet hits the bone.
Ah.
Okay, so
we're
I'm
still
taking...
missing. I wonder if we're missing something to assess the strings.
I was
Death curses. Okay, so let's just assume a god died in extreme pain or violence. The disadvantages of a death curse are planted within the negative personality traits of the target. To me, what kind of, it might not matter, but what kind of flowers are those on the ring? They're just generic flower petals, so I think... What did you guys think you should do? Cut them both?
Yeah.
Leaning towards cutting them both or just the blue, because the blue is the stuff we found. The white thing is what allows us to manipulate it. But maybe they need to be cut together.
Maybe with the white, it will actually stick on.
To me, the white cotton...
If we cut it together, yeah, maybe it'll be something separate that we can actually assess and manipulate somehow.
It could be, but here I'm thinking like the woman in the white dress, you know, the flowers. We talked about that. That was actually the one painted on the wall who was looking like they were a teenager.
Actually, I've seen.
I'm just trying to match white. You know, white's kind of like what, purity, you know, innocence, the flowers, but
I think we're just overthinking this.
now I'm just looking for some sort of clue to lead to one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
One of these threads is doing its own thing. Neither can you tell which one. One of these threads is doing...
I actually saw the Bodak Saints with my brother, so.
You saw the what?
Oh, I saw the Bodaks, or Boondock Saints.
Bodak Saints.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't recognize the movie until I saw the guy with the glasses and the big cigar.
Since everyone seems to have left her, Janice formulated a plan to work on keeping her parents, who seem to both love and hate, though. One second here. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I don't see any evidence pointing to beware the men of blue. Poseidon is blue. This room is blue. The diary had an anchor and a wheel of a ship on it. Confession shall help pierce the mystery.
Pierce says in Brighton.
I don't know. Everything, I don't know. Blue comes up a lot more than white. I'm lost on that one.
Just the blue.
For some reason, I'm not seeing any hard evidence pointing to.
But there's also the girl in the white dress.
Well, it's like this. It depends how you want to look at it. So if you cut the white, are you severing her from the blue? Or if you cut the blue, and you just keep pulling, is it going to just, the blue's going to stay on there and the white's going to stay? And then it could keep going. You're going to just keep pulling the white out. Does that make sense? So if the blue and the white are stuck, you cut the blue, then maybe if you keep pulling, all the white thread will come out into something.
Or vice versa.
Yeah. Wait, what is it about?
Or they have to be cut together so it can be used.
So there's a balance. Would that be rebirth and power? Can there be checked? So blue would be power. I guess rebirth would be white. Does anybody know anything about the priestess card? Does that have anything to do with rebirth?
Just something about High Priestess. And she kind of has what looks like to be a full moon with 2 half moons.
On the lines of 3 you can dissect. Rebirth and power. Can there be checked? I'm at a complete loss. Either it's a mental block or whatnot, but I'm not seeing it.
Okay.
Well,
here's what I think. These two things combined, that was one item. We've now measured it. That was the item you found. And then there's the shears that I found. And the line matches up no matter where. So I'm thinking just cut them both.
I'm not seeing any hard evidence. Are you of both or either or?
I'm on the fence. It could go either way. Unless we have some specific clue.
I like how Rose comes back to her mythical grandfather. It's awesome.
Yeah. Grandfather, lend us your wisdom. I cut both.
Go for it. Cut both. I
What'd you say, Jay?
I cut both.
I just wanted to be sure I heard that correctly. You said both.
Yes.
All right. At last. He goes, and when he cuts both, you guys all have a very quick vision of a couple of different visions immediately happen. The first vision is of this.
I see.
Hold on a minute. Let me drag you guys over. It's that. Yep, shit. Get back up there. That.
All right. Give me a second.
Oh.
Okay.
And you remember that glowing? Okay. And then you remember your scene quickly changes, and you guys remember that glowing swimming pool in Burlington?
I'm so sorry. My sound cut out. The glowing what?
Swimming pool in Burlington?
Yeah.
Shows a fucking huge nuclear explosion come out of that. It shows the entire town go, and then it shows it like 9 a.m. The whole town's back and such. But which is confusing and time lapsed. And you guys are all standing there. The threads have been cut. The stuff kind of goes away. All the weird threads and stuff. And several things happen at once. First off, all of the rings that you guys are wearing become, yes, I know it's MMO stuff, no drop jewelry. You can willingly choose to get rid of it if you want, although there's no good reason to. And I will copy paste it as well as read it for those who are listening to this. All the rings do the same thing, which is this. Once per day duration combat, you activate it. Everybody's at half or -30, whichever they want to hit you. If you outright attack anything while the effect is going, the effect stops, and it works within the skull wall, which will make more sense later, or maybe it already does.
So the players, yes.
Yes. Okay, and next, the effects from the cloaks sink into you. The cloaks themselves become non-magic. However, they are still simply dashing cloaks. Let's see, the white cloak, which is being worn by Vince. Vince, make a note that anytime within the Wall of Skulls area that you take sanity loss, it's next smaller die.
Nice.
Right. Yeah, I'll go less insane.
Yes, but it's up to you to remember it. If you forget it, fuck you. You lose. Okay, then let's see. For the Gray Cloak, all these are like that. For the Gray Cloak, which is Ralph, any healing spells cast, once you learn some fucking healing spells, or anything that's like that, next larger die. And for Jason, any damaging spells cast, next larger die.
Sounds good.
Yeah, this is assuming they use a die. Like if he gets like an instant death spell, then it's not going to help him or something like that. But anything that causes dice worth of damage will help. So, right. And you guys are still standing in here. You're like, cool, we did something.
Look out the window.
Yeah. It's all black and shit. Still.
Take off that dress.
Okay.
Okay, so that was rebirth, empower, can there be checked? Allocate, assess, curtail, shall the chanter to be with. So I don't know if there's anything else in here we would need to do or not. Because whatever we did might have caused the chanter to bewail. We saw something getting blown up.
Oh, yeah. In a very,
Either
very
way,
dramatic fashion. If Burlington didn't reset itself regularly, then it would be a Holocaust zone at this point.
I try doing the stick thing again. Do I get 2 threads or?
There's no
is
threads on the stick. It's just a stick now.
Gotcha.
The stick, the shears, and the measuring tape go. You can kind of disintegrate. In a very.
It was the blue wire, wasn't it?
It's absolutely fine, Ralph. What was that?
Right.
You feel like you may be missing out on something big right now, Gus. You feel as though
Nice.
you guys go over to the kitchen, it's still there. Yeah.
I load it into the wheelbarrow that I found.
Okay. And
Is there anything else you guys want from this place?
The wine from the basement.
You grab the
there
wine.
There were 3 bottles of wine. That was one thing I was thinking of.
That's the first alcohol we've seen, right?
In this building, yes.
In the zone.
Which
It's
zone?
been Burlington.
You haven't fully investigated all of the areas of
True
Burlington.
enough.
Well, we went to the Roadhouse. We saw lots of
Roadhouse has
people
got plenty of alcohol.
That's right. I forgot that we went to the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
but I don't think we actually had anything to
I'm
drink.
not sure if you've actually ever investigated the B&B thoroughly, to be honest with you.
No.
It's amazing how much shit there is there. It really is.
I mean, there's definitely more we could check, but
Well, that's the problem. Is
we
it's like
we sent the wife off to the store for us.
yeah, all this checking and stuff. You have to balance like, are the players getting bored versus how much interesting shit are they finding out? Because you may find out shit that isn't that interesting. And on the other hand, you may find out something that's super interesting and nobody else. Actually, you guys have gotten several pieces of information nobody else has gotten. But what I really want to know, what I really, really want to know is, what do you do now?
I want to check, some of the pictures that we've seen. Have any of the faces or pictures changed?
No?
Like we go down to the basement to get the 3 bottles of wine. Is the young girl on the wall changed?
No?
Are the candles still lit?
Yeah.
I checked in my pocket. Do I still have the Cthulhu miniature?
That statue is about this big, dude.
Never mind that.
I mean, you could get a couple. You could get 2 of the cultists in your pockets. 1 each. No, it's a proper Cthulhu statue. Somebody wasn't fucking around when they spent money on that shit.
I can add that to my weird collection. Ooh,
If
there's
you
also
want.
that heart with horns and the human skull. That was kind of interesting.
Mhm.
Does the deer have anything to say? Hello.
Yes, he says, "Good job." That's all he ever says from that point on. Good job.
Does he? Can he mount the head off the wall?
Yeah, you probably, if you wanted to, you probably pry it off. Keep in mind, you've only got 2 arms, and this is not something that's going in a pocket or in a bag.
Let's go
You're
back
going
to
on my shelf.
No, it says.
we go back into the long corridor next, where the pews were. Anything
Okay.
different in that room?
Well, wait, Vince, were you prying the deer head off and taking it with you?
Yeah.
They go, no, as you carried it.
Tell us who lives here.
No, it just is. Right.
You led us to the rice.
Okay, so you got a wheelbarrow with the rice in it. He's carrying a deer head and God knows what. And nobody's carrying a rabbit suit. Ralph, are you carrying any bulky, weird shit?
No,
Yeah,
I've
probably.
got nothing besides my sea monkey coupon and my stapler.
Yeah, you're pretty happy. You guys head
We should
back to
probably put
the.
on the suits.
You guys
Should probably
head
leave.
back to the little thing with the pews, and you remember that somebody once told you that he who farts in church sits in his own pew. You always considered that person to be a moron, but now it makes more sense. That's a good dad joke for you there, Jay. Your kids are old enough to still think that's funny. Of course, you don't take them to church because you have more sense than that, I'm guessing. But anyway, so.
What? So nothing different in here.
Big silvery disc is still mounted on the wall. You are deeply suspicious of it.
And narrow my eyes at it.
All right. You're sitting there with your fucking wheelbarrow and your bag of rice glaring at a disc on the wall.
I want to see how he got that downstairs. Now he's got to get back upstairs.
It's a single story except for the cupola thing that goes up to the thing. So you're okay with that.
I'm just curious how they got the basement to be on the same floor as the main house.
Oh, good point. Yeah, you go down to the basement. I forgot. The attic also.
There's a door to it, I'm assuming. No.
He's glaring at the disc like it owes him child support.
Going through my notes here to see if there's anything else that we want to try to take or check on.
I think we should respect her house.
Did the pressure cooker go back to normal with the vice grips on it and stuff?
No, in fact, one of the vice grips, I believe, is missing.
Let's see.
Yeah, definitely missing. One vice grip, two vice grip, no vice grip.
What if we try putting the vice grips back on the pressure pot and opening it back up? What if they're kind of like charges?
Yeah, I have a feeling that's done.
You two, everybody who's not Vince, give me a spot hidden roll. F-O.
All right.
You're Vince. You don't make a roll. I said everybody. If I say not Vince, that does not.
Oh, I thought you said everybody
who's not Vince.
Right.
You're
I
Vince.
thought I was
if I
special.
okay, when I say Vince and step on your foot and wink, that's you.
Step on your foot and wait.
I think you're hitting on me, but
That'd be awkward as shit. Where'd Ralph go? Ralph is coming over to smack you in the back of the head. Shit.
I didn't get it.
I don't think hiding
There's
will work.
the ominous door.
Ooh.
Oh, back in the entryway, did cloaks reappear?
No, you're still wearing them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you said like
The power
The
sunk
effect
from the
of
cloaks
absorb-
into you.
oh, we still got the cloaks. Yeah.
Yeah,
These
but
could
you
be
still
our
got the
bowling
cloaks.
uniforms.
They're nice clothes.
I'll make sure if we already haven't, make sure we put like the dresses back where we got them.
Ah, okay. Hey, how you want to dress. I'm not judgmental of that. Maybe you look good in a slinky little black number. I don't know. Hey, don't wear too short, especially if you're not wearing underwear. Could be awkward.
It'd be drafty.
Just shows one testicle hanging down past the seat. Ralph, you notice with your successful spot hidden roll that in his pocket, you notice that the doctor has got a vice grip stuck in one of his pockets that he's forgotten that he stuck there. I
don't think that was me, but okay.
I don't think he it wants to be with him. I understand. I kind of cuddle my stapler.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was him either, but I've learned to always blame the junior guy if you have anything you're not certain on.
I take and I'll hang the cloak back up in the coat room.
Okay, the other two seem to be wanting to keep theirs. So
No.
No, they're the same. We had put the
Oh.
like the dress back and stuff.
Ralph, did you want to return your dress as well? Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
did say. Vince is the only one still wearing a dress to the best of my knowledge.
I'll probably return my dress.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
I'd probably put the deer head back up on the wall.
You are? Deerhead just goes,
Yeah.
whew.
No, you gotta respect her house. I say we leave everything she doesn't want us to have.
Except for your red swing line stapler. You have to leave that behind you. Get burned down to
Yeah.
level.
What do you think about the rings? Should we return them?
He shows him trying to pull it off. It's not coming off. He's like, no drop
It's come off your
jewelry.
finger.
Not coming off?
On each half
It's
your
no
finger.
drop jewelry. Literally no drop jewelry.
Oh, I thought you had also said it's no drop.
Oh, and you
unless
can
want
take it
to.
off if you want, but you know.
Let me chop off your finger.
Well,
I can
yeah,
also-
that'll get rid of the power if you like leave it behind, but you know, while you've got it, you've got the power. You've got the power.
You got the touch.
Now, out of the 3 bedrooms, were they all colored similar to the cloaks? Like, did one have?
No.
They follow.
Nothing that obvious. Just 3 bedrooms.
I closed up her diary, put it back in the compartment.
Okay. And then
We clean the house, mop the floors, vacuum. We make the beds. We put
Toss the
attic-
bodies in the basement.
okay.
Got
Pull her over.
outside, like doing the lawn, raking the leaves.
And then
Speaking of which, are we ready to leave? And
Yeah, I'm ready to head out the back door.
so
I want to
aside,
make sure that the bodies are in a triangle and just like make like a makeshift eye.
you guys really worry about him sometimes. You really do. He's playing with the corpses and shit. Anyway, so aside
hang the suits back on the wall.
Yep. So aside from the rings and the bag of rice and the red swing line stapler, you guys aren't taking anything else?
No, I like respecting.
Okay. You guys, what about the bunny suits? Anything with those, or just leaving them?
Back away.
Put them back up on their hooks, I guess.
Okay. And then,
So when we opened the door, there was a sign before. What's the sign say?
the back door sign.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it's not Jim Morrison back door sign. That'd be alarming. And let me find it here. It says,
Oh, I had the bumper sticker also. I forgot I took that bumper sticker.
you gonna take it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. You guys want your bumper stickers too, or no?
And
Yeah.
the Sea Monkey coupon. Don't forget your Sea Monkey coupon. I'm going to send away for that right
and
away.
the magazines.
Okay.
Can't forget the magazines.
Okay. So you've got on the back door it says this.
Okay, exit only. So I guess this is the way we go.
And
So it's a sign like black void.
when you open the door.
I thought we already did. I thought that we
No,
opened.
no, that's why I keep saying and then. You were reading the sign as far as I know.
I'm out. I'm done.
You guys head out of the door and you appear next to the grandfather clock in the bed and breakfast upstairs hallway.
Is it still like wispy and all that?
Yes, the clock does indeed.
What time is it?
3:30ish.
I look at the door to where that one person was staying before, who was the fourth person in the bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
Like
there's
a light on under the door.
no.
They left the house. He bought a home.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, and you guys have tracked him down to it. Now it's up to you guys You either have half hour free range, or we could end it here, whichever is better for you guys.
Hey, it's bowling night.
I had one thing, guys. This is up to you. I'm happy to do bowling, but what I thought about doing is, why don't we go to Long's? Why don't we get another a bowling shirt, and like a white flag, or like a white handkerchief, and we just deliver the package to that guy, and just write him a note to see if he wants to join us for bowling league. Like a peace offering, like a white flag. Like I'll go up there with the white handkerchief. I'll just put the package on the ground by his door, ring the doorbell, and just walk away.
Hide in the bush.
What's that?
Hide in the bush.
No, you're not gonna hide in the bush. You like a peace offering. Like extend out to him to see if he wants to join us for bowling night.
I like how he takes something that's like a very touching thing and he turns it into creepy stalker. You have a rough time when you start dating Vince, but you know that's a story for another day. Yeah.
Are you guys good with that? What do you think, Gus?
You want to invite the spy to go bowling?
Yes. Keep your enemies closer. I stand closer to the dock.
I step closer to you. It is I that will be the captain.
Is it worth it, guys? You want to just do that real fast? Go to Long's, get a bowling shirt, get a white handkerchief. I could walk up to the door, just ring the doorbell, put the package down, or see if he answers it, hand him the package, and just walk away.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Either he's going to go screaming out the back door, screaming out the side door, or answer the door, or hide. Fight, flight, or...
Oh, wait a minute. When we reappeared here by the clock, did the wheelbarrow and the rice come with?
Yes.
Oh, yo.
Ralph's right. Bringing this down the stairs will be a lot of fun.
We have to drop this off at the house to make sure it stays.
We could do that. I mean, we're in the same subdivision, so why don't we stop at Long's?
You're in a different subdivision.
What's that?
You're in a totally different subdivision than the guy.
Yeah. I'm the driver. They don't pay attention. They just sleep in the back.
You have a good point. Okay, you guys go and steal another vehicle. Give me your driving roll for the adventure, assuming you've got driving of 60 or better, to not run over people and cause yourself to become less safe.
Any new cars parked on the street?
Not yet. Not yet. The players have been rather good about not clogging up the streets of Burlington with their shit for a while.
I'm over 60, guys. If one of you guys wants to try your driving, go for it.
I can try it.
Oh,
hey.
All right.
Barely.
Cool. He drives you guys over to your house. You drop off the giant bag of rice.
Long's. We were right next to Long's.
You go to Long's, you get the shirt, you drop off the rice, you drop off the peace offering with the thing. And yeah, cool. And then you go show up for bowling, and he failed his smart roll. He showed up for bowling.
He does?
Yeah. He looks pretty fucking nervous. Refill your hand, Ralph. He looks pretty nervous about it, though, I gotta say.
I make sure to have my magical death ball on me.
That definitely does not help his calm.
Oh, thank you for coming. Do you like rice?
He looks like he's ready to cry or run or both. Oh, yeah, he's backing away now.
Don't worry, you're safe with us.
He runs. As soon as he says that in that creepy fashion, he just...
What did you guys do?
Wait, I thought we were in the car.
No.
We were at the bowling alley.
Yeah. And you said that, and you did all kinds of creepy shit, and it freaked him out, and he ran away.
I didn't think we were going to do that.
You see Hunter just staring at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, He's actually mad at me.
Oh, there's going to be a talking to later, I can tell. Anyway, so go ahead and give me bowling rolls, everybody.
Go do laundry.
Extra chores for Vince. Hey, everybody give me their bowling roll. Good luck.
Aha! Same as last time.
You get thrown out, same as last time.
I have it with my bonus of plus 10.
Even without your bonus, you got it. So well done. And what does Gus did not do well. He's close. All right, so yeah, you guys do some bowling and whatnot. Dr. Z is okay. You guys are bad, and Hunters gets thrown out. But other than that, and of course,
wait a minute here. I got a reroll here. Let me try.
What? Oh.
Hey, wait! I got a supporter reroll. Do you want to trade?
I also have a supporter reroll and a plus 10%. I actually have 3 plus 10%.
Okay, so
Why don't we choose some card plays? We can make our bowling rolls here. All right.
So
It'd probably help if you were not to get thrown out of the bowling alley quite so
Let me just give you this one for now. I'll play the reroll. Oh, wait. Again, just hit accept. I'm sorry. I meant to play the supporter reroll on you, and then I'm going to throw away a card unless you want a plus 20 to drive a primitive vehicle.
Yabba dabba doo.
No.
Yeah,
All right. So we both get a reroll, Jay.
Do you guys want a plus 10% each?
Sure. Here, I'll trade you. Card.
All right.
Just go ahead and discard both of them if you want.
Oh, I made it. And with a plus 10, it would be a 6.
That'd be a what?
That's still not a critical, though.
Not a critical.
Yeah, not a critical though.
No, the plus 10 goes to your thing, so it'd give you a 26, hence your critical range would be 1 or 2.
Right.
Oh my God, you all bowled well. Hey, it's a banner day. If you had a 4th player, that would really help out. Everybody glares at the doc again.
I can go twice.
Anyway.
What did you even say to the guy? What did you say to him?
I was talking to my bowling ball.
No.
Okay.
What did you say?
I said you're safe.
How did you say it?
You are safe.
Yeah, it shows like 2.5 years later, Ralph watching this episode. He just looks at Vince. He's like, I can see that.
By that.
All right, and yeah, do you want to end it here or?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
That's a good spot. Thing.
Yes. Now let's go for naming of it. Come up with a name for the session. Get a card.
This is
we've got
Burlington.
we've either got Inako or what was Logan saying to us
Petticoat Junction.
when we were too we were taking too long to search certain rooms. Let's see.
Question: with your whiteboard in the back, does that say Inako?
Nako.
Yeah.
Very good. The last session said, got a rice.
How about rice gotten?
Rice gotten.
Mission completed.
Or just got rice.
Hmm.
Got rice.
Yeah, I'll go for got rice.
Okay. Everybody grab a card. Which do you guys like better? Inako, Got Rice, Petticoat Junction, or This is Burlington?
Let's do got rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like got rice.
Cool. Everybody grab a card for the title. And now, do you have any wait, before we go into that, Jay, we'll start with Vince. Vince, in your creepiest possible fashion, to imitate what he did to drive off the guy that Ralph had lured out at last. What would you like to say to the studio audience, Vince?
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
We all know that's not going to happen. Ralph, what do you got to say to the audience?
Thanks for watching and joining us. Please sign up and join us next time.
Jay?
You have witnessed history. You have witnessed us find the rice.